Jeez. Nova, I got the bill for all the streaming platforms. Why are we paying this much? This is ridiculous. With this much money I'm spending per month on every subscription service, this is true. I could definitely pay my car note twice. This is insanity. Why are we doing this to ourselves? And we're doing it for a website that doesn't even pay us back. I mean, this is so dumb. I wish we were making money instead of spending money. But you know what they say? You gotta make money to spend money, or something like that. All right, I'm gonna get back to watching Serengeti 2 on Catflix. That's a real show.
It's news time. Delivering to you the news you didn't know about, the news you didn't care about, and the news you didn't know you cared about. With host, Chad White. Now, here's that host, Chad White.
Welcome back to News Time. I'm your host, Chad White, and this is the subscription package news that you don't want to pay. Yes, we are all paying way, way, way too much for subscriptions. And I don't care if you say, hey, I only have 5, you're still paying for it. And that still adds up per month. Now, I'm not going to reveal the number that I pay for subscriptions, but let me just say it's way too much. And let me just preface it with, I gotta pay for Adobe, which is probably the most expensive. It is the most expensive subscription I have, and then I gotta pay for all the other streaming video, for every streaming video platform, except for one of them that I work for, Discovery, and the rest. But anyway, streaming platforms are finding ways to gouge us for more money, even as they lose money, and even as they cut back on spending. They have to raise, they don't have to, they want to raise their prices, but there's interesting ways how they're attacking that. For YouTube, for instance, they are now introducing 34 subscriptions inside of their free, sometimes paid service. On YouTube, you know Amazon channels, you can do that, but for on YouTube. So if you want to watch, if you want to subscribe to Stars on YouTube and pay $8.99 a month to be able to watch The Power Show, or movies like Studio 666 and Spider-Man No Way Home Extended Edition, then you can pay for that on Amazon channels, on Stars the app, or on YouTube, or even on Roku or Apple TV Plus. Anyway, you can subscribe, go to YouTube and subscribe and pay for it. These are premium channels that are available. And the thing is, if it's not meant for people to go, hey, I want to leave Amazon channels for YouTube. It's meant for people who want to spend most of their time on YouTube. You can already do it on YouTube TV, subscribe to Stars and Paramount Plus and HBO Max. But if you don't want to subscribe to YouTube TV, which you can still not subscribe to YouTube TV and still subscribe to HBO Max on YouTube TV, which is wild to me. Oh my God. Or it Stars on YouTube TV without having a YouTube TV subscription. Then you can go to YouTube and say, hey, I love watching Good Mythical Morning. I love watching IGN reviews, but I love watching, let me name one more thing. I love watching Doug DeMuro, but I don't want to go to Amazon and leave this platform and watch everything. I watch stuff on Amazon, or watch Stars stuff on Amazon, AMC Plus stuff on Amazon. I want to stay on YouTube. Now you can do that, which is a huge thing. Similarly, Sling TV is finally raising its prices after several years. They raised it by $5 a month, saying that programming costs a lot of money. You remember sometimes networks go black on DirecTV or on YouTube TV or on Hulu, and it's because, like for instance, I remember Viacom networks, Comedy Central, VH1, MTV. They came to YouTube TV, and then prices went up by $15 because Viacom wants more money. They have to, ask for money to in order to support things, and so programming costs cost a lot of money for these networks or for these platforms to provide. And so $5 a month is bringing that $35 on Sling TV up to $40 per month. And I remember Sling TV I had the beta when I was in college, and I watched it on Xbox 360 Xbox 360, and it was crazy to me that you could have cable TV without a cable box. It was insane. But they rose the money even for the bundle. They have two different versions of sling, and now instead of being just 50, it's 55, which is a small increase for a company that does not increase often as much as Hulu and YouTube TV do rather. But Sling is really trying not to alienate its users. But that leads us to this. If we're paying for all these subscriptions, you hear this theory all the time, aren't we basically paying for cable? Not exactly. Companies don't want to go back to cable. People don't want to go back to cable. But the bundle, having the option of subscribing to Disney Plus and Hulu Plus, I guess Hulu, I was going to say Hulu Live TV, and ESPN Plus, just having that option is enough there for the average consumer versus having to subscribe to Disney and then having all that stuff, but paying $35 a month, and when you can choose to pay $35 a month, which is absolutely insane to me. Amazon has considered selling clusters of rival streaming services through their platform. Eventually, Warner Brothers Discovery's thing is going to be bundled. Everybody's flirting with a bundle. In fact, Paramount Plus is bundled with Walmart Plus. So if you pay for Walmart Plus, then you get Paramount Plus. If you pay for Amazon Prime, you get Prime Video. If you pay for even some phone plans, if you pay for Verizon's unlimited plans, then you get free Hulu and Disney and ESPN Plus, along with a Verizon phone plan, which is, it seems like a good deal to a consumer. It seems like it's free, but you are still paying $100 a month to be able to access 720p streaming and 5G on Verizon. But again, they don't want to go back to cable, but they do want to raise prices, which is insanity to me. It doesn't make sense. Apparently consumers are paying an average of $219 per month, which is significantly less than what I'm paying for subscription services, and that's not including just video. That's also other things as well. And it's bad, but we're getting to a point where streamers need to make their money, consumers need to be conscious, and the a la carte method seems to be working for now. But the issue is, when does it become problematic for either party? When it becomes parasitic? Because it was already parasitic just for the streamers when we were only paying a handful of dollars to access all these great streaming services. We'll find out in the future, but right now, this is all we got. Speaking of things we only have, subscribe, check out one of our other videos. Of course, you can head to the website, cpluscomedy.com, where I'm talking to famous people left and right, baby. Follow us on social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at cpluscomedy. Follow me, at Chad Black White. Listen to the Constitutionals podcast wherever you get your podcast. And baby, subscribe, and I won't charge you a dime ever. How much money am I losing? Ooh, too much. Can I get $2 or $3? Please, please, please.